Welcome, dear friends. In our exploration of spiritual resilience today, let us focus on understanding its profound strength and how it can guide us through the tumultuous seas of life's challenges. Spiritual resilience isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving amidst adversity, growing stronger in the face of trials, and maintaining peace within, no matter what storms rage outside. We begin by exploring the essence of spiritual resilience. At its core, spiritual resilience is the ability to sustain your spirit's health in challenging times. It's about finding a deep, unshakable core within yourself that no external event can disturb. But how do we develop such resilience? It starts with the understanding that everything in life is transient. Every difficulty, pain, or setback is temporary. This realization empowers us not to be swayed by temporary disruptions in our life path. Moreover, resilience is deeply tied to our sense of meaning in life. When we connect our experiences, even painful ones, to a greater purpose, we find the strength to continue. This connection to something greater than ourselves anchors us, providing comfort and motivation during hard times. Consider this. Have you ever faced a moment so challenging that you felt lost, only to find a hidden strength when you connected that experience to a larger purpose? To build this connection, start by reflecting on what truly matters to you. What are the values and goals that define your life's direction? How do your daily actions and long-term aspirations align with these values? By consistently aligning our actions with our values, we build a life that feels meaningful, and this sense of meaning fortifies us against the storms of chaos and uncertainty. Next, let us consider the role of mindfulness in cultivating spiritual resilience. Mindfulness teaches us to live in the present moment and develop an acute awareness of our life's experiences. This awareness helps us avoid getting lost in worries about the future or regrets over the past, common sources of stress and anxiety. By focusing on the now, we gain a clearer perspective on our situation, making it easier to see solutions and not just obstacles. How often do you find yourself lost in thoughts of what might happen, missing out on the solutions that are right in front of you? Practicing mindfulness can be as simple as paying attention to your breathing, noticing the sensations in your body, or being fully engaged with your surroundings. This practice doesn't just reduce stress, it enhances your connection to life. Each breath can become a reminder of your resilience, your ability to navigate through any situation, no matter how tough. Now let us shift our focus to the power of community in building spiritual resilience. No one is an island, and our connections with others provide incredible strength. In times of trouble, having a supportive community provides emotional comfort and practical help. But more profoundly, it reminds us that we're not alone in our journey. Every person you meet is facing their battles, carrying their burdens, and overcoming their obstacles. How does knowing that you are not alone in your struggles change how you face them? To strengthen your community bonds, engage with others authentically. Share your challenges and listen to theirs without judgment. Offer help where you can and accept it when offered. These acts of kindness and connection create strong bonds that foster collective resilience. In doing so, you'll find that the resilience of the group often feeds back into your personal strength, creating a positive cycle of encouragement and support. Lastly, for this part, consider the role of hope in spiritual resilience. Hope is not just wishful thinking, it's a proactive stance on life, where you anticipate the good outcomes as much as you realistically can. By maintaining a hopeful outlook, you open your mind to possibilities and invite creativity in problem solving. Where does your hope stem from, and how can you nurture it even during seemingly hopeless situations? In nurturing hope, focus on setting achievable goals, no matter how small, and taking steps towards them. Celebrate each victory, learn from every setback, and adjust your strategies as needed. This active engagement with your hopes reinforces your resilience by constantly reminding you that progress is possible. Harnessing the silent strength, deepening spiritual resilience through self-reflection and acceptance. As we continue our journey into the depths of spiritual resilience, let's turn our attention to the transformative roles of self-reflection and acceptance. These two aspects are crucial for not only enduring difficult times but also for emerging from them enriched and empowered. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth and resilience. It involves taking a step back from the immediate pressures of daily life to contemplate your thoughts, emotions, and responses to various situations. Through self-reflection, we gain insights into our own behaviors and patterns that either support or hinder our well-being. But how can we engage in meaningful self-reflection? Start by setting aside dedicated time for this practice. This could be a few minutes each day or a longer period each week. During this time, focus on your recent experiences, especially those that challenged you or evoked strong emotions. Ask yourself what these feelings reveal about your expectations, beliefs, and values. How did your reactions contribute to the outcome of the situation? Were there opportunities for growth that you might have overlooked? Another key aspect of self-reflection involves examining your failures and successes with equal curiosity and detachment. This balanced approach prevents you from becoming overly critical or unduly self-congratulatory. Both extremes can hinder resilience by either undermining your self-esteem or inflating your ego. Instead, view each experience as a learning opportunity. What can your failures teach you about areas needing improvement? How can your successes be replicated and expanded upon in other areas of your life? Parallel to self-reflection is the practice of acceptance. Acceptance does not mean resignation or giving up. Rather, it's about recognizing the reality of a situation without attempting to fight it or wishing it were different. This can be particularly challenging when facing adversity, as our natural impulse is often to resist uncomfortable or painful circumstances. Yet embracing acceptance can lead to a surprising outcome: liberation from the struggle against uncontrollable external circumstances. Consider the times when you've resisted accepting what is. Has that resistance brought peace or additional turmoil? Conversely, recall moments when you've accepted circumstances as they were. What was the impact on your emotional and mental state? Often you'll find that acceptance brings a sense of peace and conserves energy, which you can then redirect towards productive solutions and personal growth. Furthermore, acceptance goes hand in hand with forgiveness, both of others and oneself. Holding on to grudges or continually beating yourself up for past mistakes depletes your emotional energy and detracts from your resilience. Forgiveness, on the other hand, frees you from these burdens and enhances your ability to recover from setbacks. To cultivate forgiveness, start by acknowledging the pain or betrayal you feel without minimizing or exaggerating it. Recognize that forgiveness does not excuse the behavior, but frees you from its emotional hold. Ask yourself what holding on to this pain costs you, and whether those costs are worth bearing. As we deepen our understanding of self-reflection and acceptance, we realize they are not just practices but ways of being that fundamentally alter our engagement with the world. They encourage us to meet life's challenges with a calm, centered presence, enhancing our resilience. The ripple effect, extending spiritual resilience to community and relationships. Venturing further into the realms of spiritual resilience, it is essential to understand its profound impact beyond our individual experiences, particularly how it enriches our communities and relationships. Spiritual resilience doesn't just shield us internally, It creates a ripple effect that extends outward, influencing those around us and strengthening the bonds that tie us together. One of the most powerful ways spiritual resilience enhances our communities is through the practice of empathetic listening. Empathy is not merely an emotional reaction, it is an active engagement that involves truly hearing, understanding, and responding to others' experiences and emotions. When you listen empathetically, you provide a space for others to express themselves without judgment, which can be deeply healing. How often do you actively listen to someone, not to reply or advise, but simply to understand? In cultivating empathetic listening, focus on being fully present. This means setting aside your own thoughts and judgments while the other person speaks. Notice their body language, tone, and emotions. Reflect back what you hear and ask questions to deepen your understanding. This practice does not just support the person sharing, but also deepens your own emotional intelligence, enhancing your capacity for resilience. To enhance your community involvement, identify activities or causes that align with your values and interests. Whether it's volunteering at a local shelter, joining a community garden, or participating in a neighborhood cleanup, taking action within your community can reinforce your sense of agency and interconnectedness. Each positive action you take not only aids others but also reinforces your own resilience by reminding you of your role in the larger social fabric. At this point, we have explored how spiritual resilience profoundly influences our personal growth and our interactions with others. This dual impact not only fortifies us against life's adversities, but also empowers us to contribute positively to our surroundings. The unyielding journey, embracing change and committing to lifelong growth. As we draw closer to the culmination of our exploration into spiritual resilience, it's essential to recognize that this journey is neither static nor finite. True resilience is dynamic, evolving continuously as we embrace change and commit to lifelong growth. This final dimension of spiritual resilience is about preparing to adapt and flourish, no matter what the future holds. Change is an inevitable part of life. It can be as minor as a new routine or as significant as a life-altering event. Regardless of its scale, change challenges us to adapt and grow. Embracing change is a critical aspect of spiritual resilience because it involves recognizing that many aspects of our lives and environments are beyond our control. Instead of resisting change, resilient individuals learn to navigate through it, finding opportunities for growth and learning in the process. How can you better embrace change? Start by cultivating a mindset that views change as a natural and essential part of life. Remind yourself that even unwelcome changes can lead to personal growth and unexpected opportunities. When facing change, try to identify at least one positive aspect or potential outcome. This doesn't negate the challenges involved, but helps balance your perspective, making the situation less daunting. Another key to embracing change is flexibility. Being flexible means having the willingness to adjust your methods, expectations, and perhaps even your goals based on new circumstances. Flexibility doesn't mean you are aimless. Rather, it suggests a smart adaptation strategy that considers the current context and your long-term objectives. How often do you reassess your strategies to ensure they remain relevant and effective? Committing to lifelong growth is the natural partner to embracing change. This commitment involves continuously seeking out new knowledge, refining your skills, and challenging your existing beliefs. It means being curious and open-minded, ready to learn from every experience and interaction. Lifelong growth ensures that your spiritual resilience is not just maintained but strengthened over time, allowing you to handle future challenges with greater wisdom and capability. To foster this commitment, Set personal development goals that challenge you in various areas of your life, whether intellectual, emotional, spiritual, or physical. Engage in regular self-assessment to track your progress and identify areas needing attention. Seek feedback from others, as external perspectives can provide insights you might overlook. Moreover, consider adopting practices that promote continuous learning and reflection. This could be through reading, taking courses, attending workshops, or simply engaging in thoughtful dialogue with others. Each of these activities enriches your understanding and equips you with new tools to handle whatever life throws your way. As we conclude this exploration of spiritual resilience, remember that this journey is inherently personal and unique. Your path to fostering and maintaining resilience will be influenced by your experiences, beliefs, and aspirations. It is a path marked by continual learning, adaptation, and growth. A path that not only prepares you to meet the challenges of life but also enables you to thrive amidst them. Thank you for embarking on this profound journey with me. Are there specific areas within this exploration of spiritual resilience that resonated with you, or do you have personal insights or questions you wish to share as we reflect on this journey together?